Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MPWF Smackdown. We got ourselves a singles contest between Tommy Douglas and the Clown Devil Satos. Tommy Douglas came off one of the most phenomenal Smackdown matches ever against Ricky Cash, where it unfortunately ended in countout. But these guys went at it for a good 20 minutes, both busting each other wide open, both using an array of technical wrestling moves. It was truly spectacular to watch. Tommy Douglas is obviously pissed about losing and looking to try and rectify that loss by defeating the Clown Devil Satos. Some people have questioned Tommy Douglas because he hasn't defended the Internet Championship in a while. Tommy Douglas says that's just because MVP hasn't booked him in an MPWF Championship match. Tommy Douglas, a very proud Canadian, says that I will defend my championship against anybody who comes up against me. All you gotta do is ask. And I mean, ask and you shall receive. Tonight is a non-title match between the Clown Devil Satos, but nonetheless it should make for a good contest between these two. And there's the Clown Devil Satos, a strange figure in the MPWF. You saw him on MPWF Metal against El Negro. Unfortunately, he came up short against El Negro in what was a phenomenal contest, which took place, which was also broadcasted by myself and the gibberish announcer, Gregory. Remember, catch MPWF Metal. Do not miss Metal. It is one of the best shows you will ever see in your entire life. And next week's Metal, the Metal before MPWF Nitro's pay-per-view Cyber Sunday, is going to be one hell of a show. One of the already confirmed matches is Yamasaki Yoshino versus Ben J. And just in the main event, the winner of the two semi-final contests in the finals of the MPWF #1 Contendership Tournament will be the main event of MPWF Metal. Also, at Metal will be a hype-up program for Cyber Sunday, so make sure you tune into this week's Metal and especially tune into next week's Metal. Plus, MPWF Metal will be moving to Daily Motion. So, I'm thinking that besides the MPWF Metal next week, from now on, MPWF Metal will only be aired on Daily Motion. So make sure you go to Daily Motion and you type in MPWF Chairman so you can watch some MPWF Metal action. Also, I will post in one of these videos at some point or on the MPWF page the link for MPWF Metal so you can see the rising stars truly show their skills in the MPWF. And Tommy Douglas jumping at not El Negro, sorry, the Clown Devil Satos, and Satos reversing. And again, I always complain because it's such terrible camera angles that we have here in the MPWF. I mean, seriously, how are the crowd, how are the fans at home supposed to see the action that's going on? I mean, perfect in-ring angles, but you really need to work on the outside ring angles. And Satos looking to do a suplex and suplexing Tommy Douglas to the inside of the ring. The Clown Devil Satos is a cruiserweight and extremely jacked for his size. I'm not sure what the deal is with that in the MPWF. A lot of the cruiserweights here just seem to be short and jacked out their mind, stumpy mothers. But nonetheless, Satos now working down on Tommy Douglas. Tommy Douglas hasn't really been able to amount any offense on Satos so far in this matchup, and this is a huge victory for Satos. If Satos can pin the Internet Champion, that could propel him for a possible Internet title matchup. But Tommy Douglas reversing the camel clutch into a backdrop and now going for a float over DDT in which he drops Satos on his head. Vicious. Tommy Douglas will be looking for that Douglas bomb. F5 like maneuver. It's sick and it debilitates opponents entirely. And what a springboard elbow off the top rope by Tommy Douglas, completely wiping Satos out. And now going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Satos kicking out. And I mean, still left tonight. We have ourselves the WrestleMania rematch. You have got to understand the animosity between Tendencies and Jason Rage. These guys competed for the MPWF Championship in what was one hell of a main event at this past year's WrestleMania, and we get to see the rematch. These two haven't faced each other in a singles match since WrestleMania, and that's the main event of Smackdown, and it's going to be good. And now Satos looking, oh, what an awkward submission, choking out Tommy Douglas and now throwing him in an awkward angle. Satos now in control of this contest, and this crowd does not know what to think of Satos because of his weird and strange nature. And now pull back into a sidewalk slam, completely dropping Tommy Douglas on his spine and go for the count. 1, 2. No, a kick out there by Tommy Douglas. Satos heading to the top rope at the speed of Satos, but Tommy Douglas shoulder blocking him, completely knocking him off the mat. Now driving some fists into his face, and Douglas picking him up with another shoulder block. Irish whip by Tommy Douglas. Now a vicious clothesline. And I mean, let's think about what we saw early on tonight on SmackDown. I mean, what a contest SmackDown was between. Sorry, what a contest between Kid Mysterio and Shift. And I mean, next week is going to be huge for SmackDown as well. We're going to have the aftermath of the tournament tag team championship matchup between Kid Mysterio against the Golf Click Society. And the question is, who is he going to choose as his tag team partner for next week's SmackDown for those SmackDown Tag Team Championship belts? I mean, it's going to be an exciting event, and again, I mean, the superstars tonight are just looking forward to attacking the referee, and the referee can't really disqualify both competitors. And now Satos dropping a knee in Tommy Douglas's face. Now going for a springboard off the top rope, but inadvertently knocked the referee down, and Satos now taunting into the crowd. He might want to recover and get a pinfall on Douglas, but no, he decides to pick him up instead and goes for the Irish whip. And a beautiful flashback there drive, dropping down Tommy Douglas, and again he doesn't go for the count. Another mistake by Satos, but Satos just enjoys beating down his opponents. He enjoys hurting people and completely misses and goes straight into the corner. What a knee by Tommy Douglas, and Tommy Douglas taunting, and this crowd going insane for the Toronto native here tonight on MPWF SmackDown. Another Irish whip sending him into the turnbuckle and driving some knees into his gut. Tommy Douglas looking to try and set up for that Douglas bomb, it seems. No, instead he drives 2 feet straight into the face of Satos, and again raises that arm. It's just a matter of time before he hits the Douglas bomb on Satos. And now, no, I thought he was going for a carbon elbow top, but Irish whip into a beautiful spine buster. Will he go for the pinfall count? No, he picks him up again, and now he kicks him in the gut. And now another Irish whip by Tommy Douglas, and into the corner. And here comes a shin breaker there, driving Satos' shin straight into the knee of Tommy Douglas, looking to take the legs away from him so he can't go to the top rope. Another Irish whip, sending him into the corner again. Non-stop Irish whips, keeping Satos moving, limiting his breathing, and now kicking him in the stomach continuously, and now choking him out. That will definitely limit his breathing, but we'll be back for more action.